Hello, how are you? Today I brought a delicious and very healthy recipe for your breakfast, afternoon snack. It's so wonderful that it can even be served as dessert. This recipe has no sugar, no flour at all to bind it. It's low in carbohydrates and super high in protein. It keeps you full for a long time. You're going to love it for sure. It's very easy to make and the whole family will enjoy it. It's great if you want to lose weight, control your blood sugar, and have a healthier life. So stay until the end. You won't want to miss this. Before we start, I want to ask you, for your afternoon snack or breakfast, do you prefer sweet or savory flavors? Let me know in the comments below. Our first ingredient here is natural yogurt. Remember that I have a video on the channel teaching how to make yogurt from scratch, and there's also a video showing you how to choose a good quality yogurt. Keep in mind that yogurt provides us with protein, calcium, and this protein brings a lot of satiety. To the yogurt, I'm going to add the eggs, which obviously are also an excellent source of protein. They're 100% natural. Albumin is a complete protein with high biological value, and eggs contain choline. Choline is good for the brain, it's good for our liver, it helps export the fat that is accumulated in the liver for those who have fatty liver. So that's also a very interesting detail. Eggs are one of the few foods that are naturally rich in vitamin D. Eggs have many vitamins and will give a very interesting texture to our batter here. I'm also going to add baking sweetener, and in this case, it really does have to be a baking sweetener because it's a sweetener that will remain stable at high temperatures. Remember that I have a video here on the channel talking more about different types of sweeteners, which one to use for each type of recipe, and I'll also leave it down below in the description for you. Lastly, in this batter, I'm going to add grated coconut. I'm using dehydrated coconut, dried coconut, which has to be 100% coconut. But obviously, if you wanted to use fresh coconut as well, that's wonderful. There's absolutely no problem with that. Remember that I always leave the ingredients with the quantities and nutritional information down below in the video description, so you can also make this at home. And while you're at it, if you haven't already, leave your like because it's super important for me here on the channel. Now let's put this here in the baking dish and take it to bake. Now let's transfer the mixture to this container here. I'm going to bake it in the microwave because I want it to be really quick, but you can bake it in a conventional oven or even cook it in a pan like a skillet. Tell me, what works best for you in your routine? What do you prefer? So now I'm going to put this into bake, and I'll be back in a bit so we can finish up and I'll tell you how long it took. Hold on. So our recipe is baked. It took 5 minutes in the microwave and I waited for it to cool down a bit before adding my peanut topping. Remember that I have a video on the channel teaching how to make it from scratch, where all you need is roasted peanuts. And in the video, I explain the whole step-by-step process. If you want, you can even add the sweetener I use in that video to make it sweeter. Now, if you're going to buy it, check the label, right? Ideally, it should be 100% peanuts, and then you can sweeten it with the sweetener of your choice, right? According to how much sweetener you like to use, which sweetener you prefer, that works best. Be careful with those peanut butters, peanut spreads that contain sugar and hydrogenated fat because those are lower quality. So I'm going to cover this here and put it in the fridge for a few minutes just to let it firm up a bit so that when we cut it, everything looks really nice because right now it's still soft, right? So I'll just leave it in the fridge for a few more minutes and I'll be right back. If you love healthy recipes like this, if you want help to lose weight, help to lower your blood sugar, help to control inflammation, remember my playlists. I have many playlists with tips and recipes, sweet and savory, low in carbs, low in calories, easy, quick. I'm sure you're going to love them. I'll leave the link for them down below in the description, okay? So now just put it in the fridge and in a little while, we'll come back to try it. Look how beautiful it turned out. I can't wait to try it. Let me show you now. Look at the consistency of this delicious treat. Look, make it at home. You're going to love it for sure. Look at this. And now here, look, I'll show you a spoonful up close so you can see the consistency of this delicious treat. The whole family is going to love it. Look at this. Remember to leave your like on the video. It really helps me out here on the channel and to share it with anyone you think will enjoy it, with anyone who needs a healthy idea. Let's grow our chain of kindness. That's what I want here with the channel. Let's try it. This combination of flavors is amazing. It turned out really delicious. But you know what I think would go really well here too? Strawberry jam. I even have a video here on the channel teaching how to make it. I'll leave my jam playlist for you down below. There are lots of options for you to add and switch things up, right? See you next time. Bye.